A very good evening uh, to all the scholar, poet, writer around the world. Today, I, Dr. Shamanaz, on behalf of Progressive Literary and Cultural Society, welcome you all on our first anniversary. Indeed, it is a great pleasure that we have completed first year, and it is because of your love and support. We got immense love and support from people around the world, and the result is that today we are celebrating our first anniversary, and we hope that we will continue to entertain you with scholarly program, give you information regarding various things, and make you aware about various social and other things. So today we will be presenting 1 year our 1 year through the form of PPT. So here we go. Progressive Literary and Cultural Society is a society which believes that entire universe is our family, and we believe in encouraging all types of talent by people of all the ethnicity, nationality around the world. It was founded by Dr. Shamanaz on 23rd August 2021, and this is our motto, and this is our logo of Progressive Literary and Cultural Society, and our motto is entire universe is our family, which we have proved by our 1 year event. The preamble of PLCS. PLCS means Progressive Literary and Cultural Society is a non-political and non-religious organization which has been working for the promotion of literature and culture on virtual and real platform. We have kept the name Progressive Literary and Cultural Society because by the word progressive we means moving forward with innovative ideas but keeping intact with old values. We don't believe in any particular ideology but are committed to cooperate with all the world communities to enhance global development, peace and harmony. The motto of PLCS is entire universe in my family, which is taken from the Indian philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which is a Sanskrit word meaning entire universe is my family. Our aim is to promote global literature and culture, which we have been trying since 1 year. Our mission is to enhance peace, love, multiculturalism, mutual understanding and brotherhood among different nationalities. Our vision is to make this world a multicultural hub without any prejudices. We don't endorse any political or religious issue on our platform. If by chance somebody has spoken any time, so we are not responsible for that. PLCS is not religious, non-political, literary and cultural organization discouraging any kind of discrimination and working for the maintenance of peace and brotherhood in the society. Objective and works of the society. We provide a platform to promote global literature and culture and hence working to enhance world peace and humanity by organizing various literary and cultural programs which we have been doing since the formation of our society. We are trying to promote the indigenous art and culture of India on international front, and in the same way we are highlighting the indigenous culture of various countries. We have organized various multilingual and multicultural poetry and literature festival. We are promoting our native language, including regional language, by organizing various programs. For example, we did Hindi poetry reading, and we have often done Hindi poetry reading, and we have organized Marathi poetry reading in January. In future, we will try to organize exhibition for promoting various handicraft existing in India. We are providing a platform for all subject teachers to progress, perform and hone their teaching skill to match up to the ever-changing and challenging time in education by organizing seminar, conferences, panel discussion, symposia and workshop. In future, we will try to organize various faculty development programs so that teachers in schools and colleges can update their knowledge base and implement the best pedagogical practices. We are committed to extend consultancy services to educational institutions and other bodies so as to further enhance the communication skills in English and relevant skills of their employees. In future, we will cultivate and inculcate a research temperament that foster an innovative ecosystem for the teacher and scholar for their overall growth. In future, we will try to conduct outreach program to aid the less fortunate to upgrade their knowledge, skills, and values. We have organized some humanitarian works to support people in need, like homeless or affected by any natural calamities. For example, in March, we have organized an event in collaboration with Seva Sansthan of Maharashtra. We have organized some competitive workshop for students, like for UPSC examination. We have organized virtual tour event for promoting tourism, like Visit Kashkadaria in collaboration with Kashkadaria Tourism Department of Uzbekistan. We have organized workshops, seminars and discussion on various issues of human existence to educate masses. We have raised awareness against various social problems by discussion and workshop. We also did two event on corona awareness. We also celebrate various Indian festival and other world festivities to promote love and brotherhood. We have organized Filipino poetry reading in June 2021 to promote indigenous poet of Philippines. In the same way, we will organize poetry reading of various countries like Italy, Turkey, and Latin. And we will be organizing Spanish poetry reading of Latin American poet next week on 20th August, and in our Golden Word Poetry Festival, we have organized poetry reading of 6 languages, for example, English, Hindi, Turkish, Uzbek, Spanish, and Italian. In our next event, which will be held in December, we will try to organize poetry reading of more Indian and foreign languages. This is the executive committee of Progressive Literary and Cultural Society. Myself, Dr. Shaminaz, Dr. Manisha, Dr. Nirja Sachdev, Dr. Kanupriya, Manju Yadav, Dr. Anupama, Vandana Tripathi, Dr. Ruchi Malviya. These are our international coordinator: Annette Tarpley, Lucila Trapazzo, Helen Sarita, and Mushine Arda. Mushine Arda ma'am is from Turkey, Helen is from Philippines, Lucila is from Italy, residing in Switzerland, and Annette is from United States. These are our various zonal head. Imrul Kayas Alam Sarkar is from East Zone, Preeti Bala Sharma from West, Alpana Gupta from North, Farzana Pathan from South, and Jamna Bini representing Northeast. We have 2 advisory board members, Dr. Alka Prakash and Dr. Nalini Tandon. And these are our some international representative: Sarfraz Ahmed from UK, Amelia Kayol Tranamil from Chile, Latin America, Smaragdi Mitropoulou from Greece, and Anna Maria Del Olio from Italy. On 23rd August 2021, Progressive Literary and Culture Society has completed 1 year of existence. Unfortunately, we were not able to organize our event yesterday due to some unavoidable reason, but we are celebrating it today. In this 1 year, we have organized multifarious events like conferences, lecture series, workshop, women poetry reading, indigenous poetry reading, interviews, musical and sport event, social awareness and media related program, tourism event, and celebrating Indian and international festival. We have also published 3 books, one in Hindi, one multilingual, and one bilingual. These are the glimpses of PLCS program. The first is women poetry reading. We first organized our women poetry reading, which was our first event on 26th September 2021. In that, me, Manju, and Savita were the convener and co-convener. Lots of people in the women poetry reading who have participated in first have also participated in the second, which was on 31st October 2020, and the third one was women poet crossing the boundaries, which we organized recently on 8th August 2021. And in the second women poetry reading, me, Manju, and Dr. Manisha Singh were the coordinator, and in the third, it was Lucila Trapazzo from Italy and Switzerland, and Dr. Kanupriya from India, who were the convener and co-convener. Then we have organized 2 Hindi poetry reading till now. On 17 October 2020, we organized our first poetry reading, and recently on 18 July, we organized our second. In the first event, me and Manju were the convener and co-convener, and in the second, Manju was the convener and Rima Sharma ma'am was the co-convener. Then these are the various interviews we did. We took interview of Hindi poetry reading. Momita Chatterjee took interview of mine and of Rima Sharma, and Dr. Manisha took interview of Dr. Alka Prakash. These were not mere interview, but these poets were reciting their Hindi poetry, even Hindi poetry also in the interview. Then this is we started my English verses series also, in which we took interview with, at the same time, the poets were also reciting their poems. So Anna Maria ma'am was the first to be interviewed by me, and Alizja Kubaksha Poland was the second. These 2 events, the first was in November 12th and the second was in 23rd November. Then we did life and work series. In that we have taken interview of many poets, writer of around the world, like for example Annette Tarpley of USA and Munajja Yaqub ma'am of Pakistan, who is a professor as well as a literary critic. Munajja Yaqub ma'am's interview was taken by her student Sonia Eram. Then we have many more events of this kind, like we took interview of Lucila, Dr. Radhakrishnan, and Syrian French poet Maram al-Masri. These are the just few glimpses of life and work series, but we have taken interview of lots of poets and writers. And this was our Golden Words Poetry Festival, which we organize in collaboration with Kashkadaria Tourism Department of Uzbekistan and International Multicultural Network of Azerbaijan. As I have told earlier, it was an event in which poetry reading were organized in 6 languages. The first was English, then the second was Italian, and the next day the first event was Turkish, then Hindi, then Uzbek, and the last was the Spanish. In this poetry festival, 200 poets from 50 countries participated. It was a very successful event, and hope we will this time we will work harder, and our event will be better than the previous one. Then these are the various workshops which we have organized. Like we did a workshop on media, we did a workshop on Fact Shala Media Literacy Network, which was headed by Ghazala Yasmin. We did on 13 October 2020. Then we did a workshop on creative writing by Tariq Gunarsal sir of Turkey on the 2nd December, and by on and a workshop on poetry writing through senses by Yana Orlova of Czech Republic on 30th November 2020, and a workshop on UPSC counseling by engineer Abhishek Mishra on 20th November. So, then we have organized various lecture by Indian scholar like by Dr. Nirja Sachdeva ma'am, Dr. Ketki Datta, Dr. Ruchi Malviya, and myself on various topic. We have also organized lecture by foreign scholar. The first was by Lucila Trapazzo, a lecture on translation, different levels of closeness to the text, culture, and author. Then by Dr. Kian Pishkar, a lecture on postmodern quest for identity in black women writing. Then recently we organized two lecture, one by Indonesian scholar, the development of Chinese Indonesian literature and ethnic relation in Java, Indonesia, and an insight into Bosnian folk ballads Sevdalinka by a Bosnian scholar Selma Kopek. And there are some more lecture series which we have all organized. Then these are the book release. The first one was by Beşi Yerde by Turkish poet and writer Mushine Arda. We released this book on 17th November 2020, and Tariq Gunarsal sir was the moderator of this event. Then we organized the second book on 19th November. The Jasmine Girl and Other Story by Dr. Shaminas. Then we organize a book discussion on Annette's and Sarfraz sir book Two Hearts on 30th May. And we also released Anna Maria Del Olio Italian book She Shabbat Chick. We released Greek poet Smaragdi Mitropoulou book One Moment Just an Eternity on 14th June, and the last one which we did recently was Wonchu Kim's book Secret and Fruits of Mission on 25th July. Then we have organized panel discussion on various topic, especially on the birth or death anniversary of great writer. Like we organize on Shakespeare a panel discussion remembering Shakespeare, a life and work of Shakespeare on 23rd April. Then on remembering Qazi Nazrul Islam on 28th May. We on Antonio Gramsci on 27th April, and on greatness of Rabindranath Tagore on 7th May. We also organized a panel discussion on Jallianwala Bagh massacre, Sanji Virasat, Sanji Tehzeeb, Sanja Dard on 13 April. Then this was Women's Day celebration by Progressive Literary and Cultural Society in collaboration with International Multicultural Network of Azerbaijan. Then we organize interview of indigenous poet like Amelia Cayol Tranamil of Chile. She is a Spanish as well as Mapudungun poet of Chile, who was interviewed by Manju in Spanish. We took interview of Antonio Russo, an Argentinian poet, in Spanish by Manju Yadav, and we took interview of Greek poet. In that event, we have tried to explore ancient and contemporary Greek literature and culture, and interviewed by Dr. Shaminaz and Dr. Manisha. Then we organized Marathi poetry reading on 19 January. in collaboration with Rayat Shiksha Sansthan, Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar College on Pune. We also organized Filipino poetry reading on 30th June in collaboration with Blossom Journal, and the convener of this event was Helen Sarita and co-convener was Dr. Anupma Sharma. Then this was the international conference on critical concept and perspective in linguistic, in which we have invited two foreign scholars, Dr. Kian Pishkar from Iran and Dr. Juan Carlos Valeria from Spain. We had organized a media event and we took interview of Sajjad Azhar Pirzada, a very famous South Asian journalist residing in Pakistan, and interview was taken by by Ghazala Yasmin and Dr. Shaminaz. We have also organized two musical events on 6th February, Sur Sandhya, and on 19th March, Sur Sangam, by eminent singer like Roshan Soni from Himachal Pradesh on 6th February, and by Dr. Namita, a national singer, on 19th March, eminent classical singer of India. Then we celebrate various national festivals like Republic Day and Independence Day as a mark of love and respect towards our nation and countrymen. We have also we also celebrate various Indian festival like in January we celebrated Lohri, Makar Sankranti, Pongal and Bihu with extraordinary with various poets of India like Lily Swan, Santosh Bakaya ma'am, Sanju Paul ma'am, Jamna Bini and Alka Prakash. We organized in April. We celebrated in March. We celebrated Holi with singer and poet like Dr. Om Prakash Pandey, who sang very beautifully, and poet like Dr. Alka Prakash, Dr. Avninder, Amol Reddy, Poonam Saxena, Suchit, and some children also, like there were two singers, Suchita and Sonam, and a young poet, Aliza Ahmad. We organized event on Ramzan, Baisakhi on 12th April, and on Eid on 13th March. Then we also organized an event on Valentine Day, which is a festival of love and which is celebrated internationally as a festival of love. In that we have invited a Spanish singer Armando Dorado and his wife Liliana Torres, who have mesmerized the audience by their singing, and the poet who recited in this event were Lucila Trapazzo, Annette Tarpley, Helen Sarita Mushine Ardha, Shahid Abbas, Shaista Irshad and Avninder Singh. We have organized some International Awareness Day also, like on 21st June we organized Yoga, the Heritage of India, celebrating International Yoga Day, and on 5th June we organized World Environment Day with a pledge to save environment. We also did a social awareness event aiding disabled and destitute, showcasing the work of Seva Sankalp Pratishthan. Seva Sankalp Pratishthan is located in Vidarbh, Maharashtra, and with social activists like Jayashree Sangeet Rao and Vaishali Patil, who are social activists from Maharashtra. Then we did workshop on Corona awareness, and we did a workshop on Corona awareness by Dr. Nalitan, who is a retired physician from India residing in US, and the other was India Fights Corona. Then there are some tourism events which we have organized On 28th November, we organize Visit Kashka Darya in collaboration with State Committee for Tourism Development of Uzbekistan, Kashka Darya Regional Board. And the second was uh, Kashka Darya through cultural lenses. It was organized with in collaboration with Rayat Shikshan Sansthan and the State Committee for Tourism Development of Uzbekistan, Kashka Darya Regional Board. And recently, to cheer up our Indian athlete playing in Olympic, we have organized Best Wishes Team India in the Olympic. Go forth and conquer. So these are the three books of Progressive Literary and Cultural Society by the team PLCS. We have a board of editor. We have editorial board, and the first book which was published by PLCS was Golden Words Poetry Anthology. It was in fourth. It is in four languages: English, Turkish, Italian, and Spanish. Published from United States, and it is a collection of poem by some poets participated in Golden Words Literature Festival. And the second is Sunehre Love Kavita Sangrah, which is a Hindi poetry anthology. It contains poem by a poet who participated in the Hindi poetry reading of Golden Words Poetry Festival, but there are some more poets which we have included in this. And the third is Maganda Tula, which means beautiful poem. It is a Filipino bilingual poetry anthology in two languages, English and Filipino. In this poetry anthology, poet who participated in Filipino poetry reading have contributed their poem. And the fourth book will be Woman Poet Crossing the Threshold, which contain poems of poet who participated in the women poetry reading organized by PLCS on 8th August. And we are planning a fifth also, which will be a Spanish and English bilingual. On next week we are organizing Radiante El Mas, a Spanish poetry reading, and after that we will publish an anthology, bilingual anthology containing poems of the poet participating in this event, which will be both in Spanish and English. So we will be having two more books till next month, maybe probably by September or October. And these are some media coverage in Hindi of PLCS. And this is also a great opportunity. Helen has said again and again that Blossom Journal is official journal of Progressive Literary and Cultural Society. So next issue, PLCS team will be showcasing on the cover of Blossom Journal. So thank you. This is from the entire team of Progressive Literary and Cultural Society, and we will try to work more harder and try to do our best and entertain you, give you information with multifarious event in future. Thank you very much. Now I request all the people who are present here to give their opinion regarding the work and experience which they had in with PLCS. First, I request Mushine Arda ma'am from Turkey to express her opinion.
Thank you, Shahmenaz. My congratulations. It seems that you were non-stop on the run and really organizing a lot of events. And I'm very thankful to the society and to you and all the friends on the board. Through Progressive Literary Cultural Society, I became a friend of Indian culture and a lot of very valuable poetess and great writers. In one sense, really, you are an amazing program and society. You really bring the ladies and gentlemen from all over the world together, and we share some of our experiences, our literature, and our poems, of course. And we love reciting our poems, and we love listening to the poems of you and of the other friends from all over the world. It was a great opportunity to talk about my novel, for example, to a lot of friends, and also to hear a lot of critics and good work and very good essays and papers from Indian work, Indian literature that I listened to, all of it. Not all of it, I should say most of it. So I am really very much thankful to you, Dr. Shahmeraz, Dr. Manisha, Dr. Shahnaz, and everybody in the board that thank you. I'm glad that you exist. I'm glad that you are so hardworking, and I am happy that you accepted me as a friend to all of you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and we also thank you that you have been a continuous support and for our society, and we will continue to be with you as an elder sister, as a guide, as a mentor throughout our journey. Now I request Dr. Nirja Sachdev to please give your opinion.
A very good evening to once again to all of you, and let me tell you, it was a pleasure being a part and a member of this particular team of Progressive Literary and Cultural Society of India. And let me first congratulate Shahmeraz, Manisha, and her whole team for taking up this task and beginning this new society. And why I am so happy and why I want to congratulate is it's not only a society which is including people from India, writers, poets, literary workers, but at the same time so many foreigners. I mean, so it is not only it's not one language, but you can say multilingual society. This society has become a multilingual society because on this platform I got a chance to meet so many people from outside the country, that is from Turkey, from Spain, from Greece, from Russia, I mean everywhere. And this was, and I never knew that we are going to get this opportunity also. And moreover, another thing which I would like to express here is that this very society has given me a chance. In fact, it has helped me to discover my own talent in writing poetry. I never did so before, and I never made an attempt, and I never knew that I can write a poem also. Because whenever I used to read the poetry of other people, and then I used to wonder, how can these people write so many poems? How can they well express their thoughts? And for me, it was a Herculean task, thinking that whether ever I will be able to do this thing. But due to the encouragement of Shahmeraz, she only, promoted and instigated me rather. Nija man, you just write one poem and show it to me, and I will get it published to you. Then I used to laugh at her, and I used to tell her, well, as far as publication is concerned, I stand nowhere. And well, if you are asking me to write a poem, I'll just make a try. And fortunately, when I did so, she published my first poem, The Lost Bird, in one of her anthologies. And she also made me write a short story. Of course, I have not been able to delve much into it and write much because of my multifarious tasks in the college. But sooner or later, after my retirement, probably I will get a chance to delve into these topics and to further my interests and to further my talent also. And in fact, I depend upon this society, this progressive society, to promote my talent in other various fields which lie undiscovered. Well, I mean, as you say now, that sometimes the women and sometimes people tend to rediscover themselves after 50. That is in their second innings of their life. There are so many things, there are so many discoveries which you tend to make on your own. And before that, you are so much involved with your home affairs and with your professional life that you hardly give time to yourself. And so after a time, and probably you get a little more time to spend upon your own self and to give more space to your own self. And I think the society progressive, as she has just related the whole PPT, in which she's talked about so many activities on all different aspects of things like not only writing of poems but also celebrating the festivities and also releasing books of the important people. I mean, all these things, even if I'm not a part of it, but just listening and just being a participant, it helps you to further your interests in life also. So that is also an important thing. It's not only just, being a famous person or being a poet or a writer, but on the other hand, it is also to create your own interests in life and to discover your own creative talents. So, I have enjoyed being a part of this and listening to all the talks and listening to great speakers. And in fact, I have also wanted to bring them to my college, to perform or rather to listen to the lectures of these important people in my college also. So probably with the help of Sheminaz, I'll be able to organize a few more virtual lectures regarding the important scholarly persons who are here with us. And I once again thank all of you for your support and for your help. And at the same time, I wish you all the best for your further progress in life. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I think Dr. Manisha is available for speaking. You are left, ma'am. Dr. Manisha, can you speak now?
Yes. So first of all, very congratulations to all of us for completing successfully 1 year. We didn't knew how 1 year passed, and the work which we didn't thought, we were already occupied with other businesses, but yet we were able to continue with this new we can say adventure it is, because that we will be going in this way. Especially my experience is that out of the 24 hours time, it was already packed. This is also now involved in it, and how come the time we manage, we don't know. And the things are going on. And we are learning and becoming better and more connected to each other. So I love to be a part of it, and I love to be connected with all of you. Thank you all for such wonderful love and support. I don't have words, really I don't have words to express my feelings towards this society and towards the whatever I've got from it and from everyone. Thank you all of you.
The first and foremost thing is that connectivity with the women around the world. This is something which we like a lot. Like when we did first women poetry reading, in that also we met lots of women poet, and they are still with us. Like I think Mushine Arda ma'am was there with us from the first women poetry reading, and she's continued to be with us, like Annette also, Lucilla also, Helen also, and now I request Dr. Shehnaz Khan ma'am to speak few words.
Okay. A very good evening to all. Nirja madam was quite correct in pointing out that this society provided multiple opportunities, a platform to rediscover ourselves. It's been a great honor to be a part of this precious golden society. There were so many interviews, poetry recitations, panel discussions on literary writers, celebration of national and international literary festivals in Indian as well as in foreign languages, making us aware of so many cultures of Indian states and foreign countries. Then lectures on literary topics were very enriching. There were quite a number of book releases, celebration of various important days in world history and festivals of India. On the whole, it was a great productive learning experience without any stress. Let me point out, without any stress. It was a great pleasure, in learning. I congratulate all the members of this group, including myself. 3 cheers for the president, Dr. Shamina,
Ma'am, everyone.
Dr. Manisha,
Everyone.
Manju, and the whole executive committee for steadily steering the group forward in spite of all sorts of hazards like COVID-19 and internet issues. Shall try to contribute more to this group in future. Thank you so much, Dr. Shaminas, and all the esteemed members of this group, and best of luck from my side. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, Dr. Manisha and Manju were from the beginning. Then we have been joined by Mushine Arda ma'am, Lucila, Annette, and Helen. Then Nirja ma'am has joined us. Then you. Then now Kanupri and Anupma. And day by day we are seeing that people are becoming more and more active. So, Anupma has also recently joined us and she has become very active. So, I request Anupma to share her views and experience.
First of all, a very beautiful good evening and congratulations, Dr. Shaminas, for your big achievement for this society.
Anupma, entire team. Me, Dr. Manisha, and you people, everybody.
But I want to congratulate the leader, and furthermore, I am also following.
Manisha Di is there with me on every step. You know, the idea of this PPT was the idea of this PPT. You are also the idea of this PPT was given by Manisha Di. I made it in a simple way. Then Manju has decorated the entire PPT. So, that means... and now Anupma, I hope Anupma will also be in the same on active mode as she was earlier. Nowadays, she has been a little bit busy. Anupma, what do you want to say now?
I have learned a lot of things on your platform, Di. In this team, I have learned a lot of things, many multicultural.
This is our platform, dear. This is our platform.
sorry for.
You know, Shana.
Actually, I'm so much happy that I can't control my feelings.
Shahnaz ma'am and always say my platform. She never say your platform. Though, so you should also.
But this is this is our platform. We had conducted lots of events on this platform, just like poetry reading and so many festivals we have celebrated on indigenous level.
Anupma, your camera is off. Can you on it?
Actually, some problem.
Okay. So I hope Manju is traveling. I hope she can reach her place because we want to hear views of her also. And when Manisha Di gave me the idea, I made it. Then though I made the entire PPT, but it was very simple. I sent it to everybody. Then Manisha Di said you have to include some more. She gave some more idea. I did that, but still there was something missing. It was Manju who decorated the PPT, each and every single PPT. So this is something, means it became a creative PPT. So, and in future we would like to do some more events. So if there is suggestion by Mushine Arda ma'am or somebody, please give us, if anything we have not touched, any issue or something we have not touched, we would like to do that also.
Well, I don't know. There are other arts, other kind of forms of arts. Maybe we can arrange some lectures about the arts forms, and maybe you can give us some book reviews from Indian culture that we can benefit a lot. I don't know. And a friend of mine can give a lecture about Jungian philosophy. So I don't know. We can all discuss all these things, and how can we bring our cultures together, and then how can we establish more friendship between all the writers and poets all over the world. It could be nice, and I don't know, I may end up bringing some Turkish music with Turkish instruments, with poetry readings, and maybe we can invite one poet or poetess and with the music, and then talk about the poetry and his or her poems, more than maybe 4 or 5 poems, so that the people can get a clear idea what she or he is writing, because poetry programs are very nice, international programs, but also there can be some intensive poetry programs on focusing on one poet, so that we will get more sense of the poet or poetess. I usually use the poet for both sex, so that it can give us that what this person is writing about, instead of going from one poet to another poet. It could be also nice. I don't know. These are just the suggestions that just came to my mind.
Ma'am, me and Dr. Manisha, we took interview of a Japanese poet, Mari Kasiwagi. She is also talented in ceramic art. Then we requested her to do an event on that, but she was busy after that. In the same way, Manju has also requested somebody, a painter, to take a workshop on our society. On the platform of our society, and like many times we have tried to organize musical event, like we just did of Indian classical music 1 or 2 event, and of Spanish, but other event, like I have approached a singer from Sindh. Sindh is not in India now. Sindh was a part of India, and India was named Sindh, in India Hind, after Sindh, but now it is not part of India. So I approached a singer from Sindh, but he is also very busy. He has not responded when he will. So in that way we are trying our best, but the thing is sometimes we don't get much response from the poet also, or means some response from the artist or individual also. That is also one of the reason. But we all will try, our team, we all will try to do means more and more event of different themes also. Like next month we will be organizing a poetry reading of both male and female poet, in which we have kept love as a theme. So that will be very unique, and we have done lots of poetry reading of women poet. Now we want to do a combined poetry reading, because male poet are also always complaining that you people are organizing poetry reading of women poet, not giving us platform. So Nirja ma'am, do you have any suggestion for your PLCS team? Ma'am,
We are not hearing you.
ma'am, you are muted.
Oh, sorry. Now can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, after hearing you all, my mind is just thinking that there are certain things, which we can, as you said, regarding the ceramic painting, and say, I can also ask one of them painters to, take up a workshop in this through this particular platform of Progressive Literary and Cultural Society, and there are many more topics, relevant topics on which we can make the discussions. Like one of them is a very recent and a very good topic, like humanity in crisis. This is one of the topics which we can take up for discussion, because this is very relevant in this world of technology. Everybody is moving towards digital learning, and everything is becoming so virtual. But with due respect to all these new developments, naturally humanity is becoming almost dead, you can say. So that relevance of feeling and compassion and goodness is waning out of our lives, and on such relevant topics related to the literary field, as well as related to humanity and to the general public, we can take it up for discussions. And I can think of something more, and if you want, I can even ask one of the persons who can creative writing, Dr. Amrita Tiwari. She can take up a workshop. She's very famous and she's very good at it. And in fact, I have started learning art from her. This is a new thing. I started learning art, and I started drawing, shading and drawing. So I can ask her, she can take up one of the workshops with
So,
you all.
okay,
For an
ma'am.
hour.
Even I have asked Khayala to organize an event on Azerbaijani music. She is related with some singers and musicians, so I have requested her also. Even Uzbek poet also. We have approached to Uzbek poet also. Let's see, we can organize musical event of various country. Shahnaz ma'am, what do you want to say?
I am quite satisfied and happy with whatever is, being done by the society. What I feel is that in addition to all this, we can have more lectures on latest literary trends in English literature as well as other literatures also across the world. This is what I feel.
Ma'am, recently, last month only, we did a lecture by Bosnian professor, and before that we did a lecture by Indonesian professor. So, Dr. Manisha, do you want to say anything now?
Shahnaz, we can
I
think
want to
over.
wish all the best, good luck, and we have to go miles and miles.
Yes, indeed. We have to go miles and miles.
Happy journey now.
And this is not only we will try to do much more better work, and we'll try to celebrate as many anniversary as possible, and maybe next year we will be in better position, like next year, like this year we have organized events. Maybe next year will be more successful. With this, from
already successful.
yes, yes, we will try to organize some more international festival, like indigenous festival of various countries, and we will try to do our best. From the team PLCS, I thank all my viewers who have always supported, who by moving by their comment and appreciation, and this encourage us to do more and more event, and we will try to bring more and more wonderful event in front of the viewers, and we will try to bring nation and nationality together. We will try to bring goodwill among nations. We will try to do more and more work so that there is peace and brotherhood, friendship among different nationality, different nation. With this, I, on behalf of Progressive Literary and Cultural Society, thank you once and all. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.